is Liz Warren. I'm a writer for Rivet magazine. Joining me today is Trinidad Garcia of Trinidad 3 Jeans. Trinidad, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Liz. Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
Of course. So it's so good to see you. The last time we saw each other was in Vegas, and the world was somewhat normal, but I feel like a lot has changed. And so why don't you just start by telling me where in the world you are right now?
Right now, we are at Point and Goo shooting range. So part of my journey, I'm still working as a contractor for the Navy, so I'm still serving. So my day starts off here. And from here, I transition over to the factory in Los Angeles.
So I know California is starting to reopen and kind of turn back to normal. But I kind of want to rewind and go back to your quarantine days because I know you were doing so much. And I just want to get a feel for what your average workday was like back then.
Yes, way back in March. It feels like so long ago, but for us, it did go by really quickly. My average workday was not average at all. We switched over all of our machinery and equipment at the factory to producing masks. So it was quite interesting in the sense where just providing a safe workplace for our workers, the social distancing, the sanitizing of everything, and managing a production in a way that hasn't been done in our factory in the past was certainly a challenge. And we were challenged also with production demands. Our country needed masks, and they needed them quickly. So we had to figure out how to bring on personnel and how to make items that we haven't made in the past in a incredible short amount of time.
Yeah, that must have been really difficult. So what season are you working on right now, and how has COVID impacted that?
COVID has slowed us down, obviously, in the marketplace. As far as on the creative side and the seasons that we're working on, I think it's still unclear when things are fully going to open up. So what we resorted to doing is living more in the now. I think seasons are going to start blending, and what we've done is we've had an amazing opportunity to partner up with Vidalia Mills, and with Made in USA taking more of an important role now, I think more than ever. Our speed to market is, incredible, and we're working on like not really a season, but like now, we're gearing up to launch, and we just recently got the approval to produce jeans again in Los Angeles. So we have fabric from Vidalia Mills, and we're going to be launching very soon. So it's really hard to look out too far into the future because we don't know what the future holds, but we can control what we're doing now. And a big part of that is the sustainability of our people, staying true to our mission, which is powering veterans. And what we've shown the veteran community is that amongst this whole time, we launched a small collection during arguably the worst economic time in U.S. history, and we went right into the fire. So we showed strength. We were successful. We had sales during that week, which most people thought would be completely impossible. And so we continue to push and take a leadership role in this industry and during this time by staying true to who we are and staying true to what we're about. So by showing that strength and forward mobility, I think that's a recipe for success. And we can all, for us, success is powering those veterans and then showing them that that there's something you can do. Doesn't matter, what the circumstances are. You can always find something. So during this time, it's just been incredible. I volunteered. I was delivering food to disabled people throughout Los Angeles. So when I would leave the factory, I'd, partner up with another organization and was making deliveries, donating masks. There's just always something you can do. And so I was really proud of our team and the support and showing strength during this time. I think as veterans, that's what we need to do.
Definitely. So do you think that's what helped inspire and motivate you through all of it? I'm wondering like where you were able to find that motivation during such a tough time.
Absolutely. It was a tough time for all of us. And I reached out to veterans. My managing partner, Joe Lafko, Marine Corps veteran, we both felt the hit and the punch, and we leaned on each other. And other veterans that support us and that we inspire, we lean to them for strength and inspiration. And just like when we're in service, there's a lot of challenges we face, but we don't stop regardless, and we actually run towards the fire, towards the danger. And that's one thing we just resorted on, what we were trained to do and what we believed in, most importantly, which is sustaining each other.
That's such a good point. So what would you say is your biggest challenge right now?
Right now, the biggest challenge is getting into the pop-ups again. Since we started, we have an Airstream trailer that we take around, and we're able to be face-to-face with our customers out in the streets, out at the Rose Bowl Flea Market in Venice, here in Los Angeles, and road shows. I think that has been our biggest challenge, because there's really, today, there's no place we can really go and do that safely. So what we've turned to is just to a digital platform, and we're working really hard to try to do the best we can digitally to get our message out. And it's been a good time, a good opportunity to be kind of forced to do that. But we've embraced it, we've embraced it, and we've been able to, make some amazing jeans. We just recently did a shoot and a video that will be coming out soon, and it was about 85% veteran crew. So it's great to be able to reach out amongst this time and, continue to inspire amongst the challenges. But that's the biggest challenge. It's not being able to get in front of people and really have the opportunity to tell our story and show our product in person. As you saw in Vegas, that's one thing that's really powerful about our brand is aside from the jeans, which is a byproduct, but just getting to know us and interacting with us and giving the opportunity for us to share our mission.
Definitely. And I'm so excited to see that shoot. I'm counting down the days.
Yes. I'm like, we're itching. It came out so incredible. And it's spearheaded by one of the most influential veterans, true warrior. It's, I just can't wait. I think it's certainly, it's going to make an impact in the denim community for sure, in our industry, with some powerful imagery and just the story behind it as well of who we are and what we're doing. It's a testament to that. But if you put all that aside, on the fashion side, it's certainly something that I know people will certainly gravitate towards. So I'm super excited. Can't wait to show you. It's coming soon, very soon.
That's great. So in what ways has COVID and all the lessons you learned from it impacted your design point of view?
Well, it gave me another perspective of creativity. It kind of reminded me when I was on ship and started to dive into the creative world again. Being on ship as a Marine, there's not a whole lot for us to do on ship. So this quarantine kind of felt like that. Felt like me being on ship and in service again. And so I just took the time to be more creative and to see what's going on and to design towards the zeitgeist of the time, which I think was really, really incredible because, you really had to dig a little deep for inspiration and then for opportunity to see where that came. And then it gave us an opportunity to show who we are. And I felt that to me was the strongest point of this whole time, is to really, like, it was a test of who we are and what we stand for. And that's going to show in the collection. You'll see.
Awesome. So in what ways do you think your customer will change as a result of COVID? I know some people in the industry are saying that there's going to be a bigger emphasis on sustainability and local production. And what's your take on that? How do you see your customers changing?
I think our customers are going to know a lot more about us. I think we're going to continue to grow, and the sustainability of people is what they're certainly going to gravitate towards. And that's one thing that we do from all the way through, what we've been doing since we started. And I think they're going to have an opportunity to really connect with us as a brand and as people. And Made in USA is something that we've stuck true to since we started, 3 years ago. And now with the supply chain, and I see a lot of our competitors are having issues, and we don't have those issues because we produce here. And with the opportunity with Vidalia Mills, again, they're a sustainable mill, which is great. And then what we're going to emphasize is, because I feel everybody should be sustainable. That should just be a norm as far as the environment's concerned. But even the most sustainable, quote unquote, sustainable companies miss the mark on sustainability of people, like really taking care of people. And that's something that we're going to, I think we do very well, and we're going to continue to do, and our customers will connect with that.
Absolutely.
Because I feel if you sustain people, the people will sustain the environment. So it's important to take care of the environment and everything, but not something that we need to have a badge or pride yourself. When I was in service, there was things that I was expected to do, physical fitness, weight standards, and everything, and that's just what you're supposed to do. You shouldn't get an award for that, for doing what you should be doing anyways.
Exactly. So I know this pandemic has been awful. It's affecting people's health, their jobs, the economy. But do you see any silver lining here, and what is it?
Yes. I think it's going to bring people, it's brought us closer together as a company and our customers and our following. I think that's the number one, the most important part. This whole pandemic, it wasn't about transactions. It was about relationships, hands down. And I think that for us was the most important silver lining. Like, we've reached out to several veterans that were having a hard time. They've reached out to us. They see like our constant posts, our Zoom calls, partnerships we've made with emerging vets and players and other organizations that are doing amazing work. And that is going to carry through. The silver lining is that from the business standpoint, I think the opportunity where people will finally listen to us a little bit more about the importance of being made in USA, and especially in our industry with the resurgence of the Draper X3s, the selvage, the heritage portion of it, of American denim, which is, as you well know, has been gone for a few years. I think, people are going to listen now and give us an opportunity and realize that the price points that we're at are because we're doing the right thing and we're producing here, and now they'll be receptive, and I'm really excited to be a part of that movement.
Well, great. Okay, so this next section is called Quick Takes. Yes, it's exciting. So I'm just going to ask a couple of non-denim related questions.
Sure.
And you can just answer with like a one-word response. I just kind of want to get a sense of where your head's at right now.
Uh-oh.
Are you
All over the place. Yes,
Okay,
fire away.
great. So when everything reopens and traveling is easier, where is your next vacation going to be?
Vidalia, Louisiana. I'm going straight to the mill.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. Okay, what about restaurants? Which one are you going to visit first?
Oh, Cloak and Petal in Little Italy in San Diego. It's an amazing restaurant, Japanese fusion, um, there in San Diego, really close to where I went to boot camp. And I just can't wait to get down there and experience Cloak and Petal.
Awesome. So what about books? What's the last book you read and would you recommend it?
Yes, I read Hero Living by Rudy Reyes and during this time, and I highly recommend it. Highly incredible story, and it's really inspired me during this time.
Nice. So last question, what is the
Mhm.
best TV show to binge right now? It could also just be a movie or a documentary or anything.
Yeah, well, during this time, I binge watched Generation Kill on HBO. It was about the Marines going from Kuwait into Iraq in 2003, and so I kind of yeah, I went on a journey, kind of looking back to propel forward.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I have all the time in the world because I'm in New York and I'm still in quarantine.
Oh
So right
no.
now I'll take some of your recommendations. So thank you. Um, but yeah, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I have so much respect for your brand and your team. And if New York ever reopens and you're here, I would love to see you and hang out.
Absolutely. I really look forward to it. Yeah, stay safe out there. Thank you for this opportunity to again give us the opportunity to tell our story and show what we're really about. And and the byproduct is we have great genes.
You do, and t-shirts. T-shirts too.
Yeah. Oh, the t-shirts, these are so soft. I just warn people when they pick them up because I'm like, maybe your next new favorite t-shirt. So I'm just warning you.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you again and take care.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Thank you, Liz.